Dead oak. Make our way through the darkness.
Hey, over here!
A nostalgic voice greeted me at the porch door, and so I stepped in to find a row of dirty dishes and paper messes scattered in a perfect collectedness that my ancient friend commenced to clean up. Cheerful and uninterrupted in mannerisms, my friend Justinian continued to clean, while being interrupted by G.I. from the other room.
But I'm going to bed when you finish cleaning, and I suggest you do the same.
Ah, my friend, you're missing so much!
Is danger something to be missed?
Why, yes, I try to avoid danger.
Well, I rest my case then.
But you've so much to learn out there, as opposed to sheltered confinement in here.
Shelter is not a confinement, it is protection.
By this point in the conversation, which had obviously continued from before I had come, Justinian, faced with more intent to get his point across, focused by dropping what he was doing and walking right out of his dishes to the white bedside close in the next room where G.I. had situated himself. Look out through the window to Bernie's shack, which lies outside in the dark leaves just as you and I. Next door to you and I. He has Jack with him. Bernie was the young boy who sought shelter in the midst of my journey. I wanted to visit him so, but as I walked by, a stronger force drew me to Justinian. Look out in the middle of our dark forest. For that matter, look to the great wise owl who rests like a knight in his central position. He has Francine with him. Look to the Renos who reside in just as small a house that we reside in. They have Jeffrey. Exactly, and not only that, but if you look at those houses objectively, you see that they are identical in position and vulnerability to your home. The Journeyman's right, G.I. If we are as vulnerable as anyone else, then why not take a chance and explore other than just lying in vague mystery for the rest of our lives?
It is only in the darkness where I can see the reflection of myself.
But with lack of the external, it is only a matter of time before the reflection becomes redundant and insignificant. Well, Journeyman, I can see that you found what you came for. It was nice seeing you again. Nice seeing you too, Justinian. I took a deep glance into a collection of line of toys to remember reflections of my memory, and then left Justinian with his last words, still speaking helpful thoughts.
If you still seek answers, you can go to the owl in the middle of the forest.
And so I did. Are you the owl, the wise owl I was told to seek? Good. I hold a question about standards. Are they necessary, or can they be avoided in a society of freedom?
What is
returned with his words echoing in my head as acceptable philosophy.
Hello there. Is anyone there? Hello there. Is anyone there? Wait, I can help you. I'm just here out wandering. Wait, I can help you. I'm just here out wandering. Wandering. What are you doing here?
I was laid here to die. Leave me be.
Come with me, I could bring you shelter, I could bring you help. I'm going back somewhere, some society that can take care of you.
It was the society that left me here in despair. They came with their big white, destructive robots and tore up our society. They torched everything, they burned all the art. It's all gone now.
Come with me. You don't have to sit here in despair anymore. Come. I'm going home.
Okay. As long as your society can be trusted.
It will be trusted. Just trust me. That's all you have to do. Have faith and safety. I will not hurt you.
I'll come with you. But I'm leaving at the first sign of trouble.
Oh my God!
When I returned to a big surprise.
The cranium cables are snapping! Oh my God!
It's the army! Take their way!
What? Come back! Wait! I was gonna give you shelter! Chase! What is going on here? Everything's falling apart! Everything's blowing up! They hit us hard! Who hit us? Who the heck are you talking about? Will you people calm down for a minute? Hey, Journeyman!
I told you about this, Journeyman. I told you. No standards. It was Claus. It was the boy Renlund mentioned. He went nuts. He reprogrammed all Renlund's robots to take over. And he reprogrammed to take over and fight. And they destroyed all our natural resources. And they burned all the art. And they went for further societies. And they're probably going to conquer the rest of it all and come back and kill us.
All right. Everyone calm down. Gentlemen, I definitely think we should have a talk about this. Society is in great danger here.
Yes, okay. We'll have a meeting in 10 minutes. The time passed easily, and we soon got a discussion room set up with a panel of assembled viewers and interpreters to write down their views.
And they're probably going to conquer the rest of it all and come back and kill us.
All right. Everyone calm down.
Calm down, calm down. Good, give me a chance to think.
Talk about this. Society isn't. Gentlemen, I think we should have to talk about this. Society is in great danger here.
Yes, okay. We'll have a meeting in 10 minutes. The time passed easily, and we soon got a discussion room set up with a panel of assembled viewers and interpreters to write down their views and decide in a collective effort on what to put into effect and what not, and hear our stories and points. And so we had these standards set for this meeting of discussion, which was in their favor and their point, as it was to be when it came to be. So we all filed in, and Omeron was the conductor.
Right, we get started. I didn't quite this. Quietness, please. Thank you. So, we shall have the Journeyman speak since, thank you. So, we shall have the Journeyman speak since, he has been, gone and, has a point to put over. He is our leader, so we will hear him first. Silence, please. Okay, Journeyman, go ahead.
I have returned from a discussion with an old colleague of mine that had something very interesting to say about standards. He told me that standards must be set for protection if the environment is threatening, but if it becomes unthreatening, then standards must be released for freedom to flourish. The standards themselves, he said, were like an illusion that is black and white, but can only be identified and followed when the illusion is evaded. Standards are like a rock in a blowing desert that adapts positions under different circumstances, rougher or smoother. But he told me they are still set in existence. Now, I don't know if I completely agree with that. I don't know if I agree with that at all. But I think some of the points he said were very interesting and very substantial points to be taken at hand. This is what we're discussing today. I hope this doesn't get out of hand. Everyone remains civilized. We can have a discussion like this and work out what is to be done.
Okay, very nice, gentlemen. Thanks for that speech. Now we'll have Bruticus speak. Okay. Thank you, Omeron. Now, it is my understanding that the Journeyman has absolutely no idea about the matter at hand. He came back from his journey. He decided to go lofting away somewhere, leave us here to be in normal society. Now, we thought everything was under control. Renlin had the food churning machines going fine. But this boy, who grew to be a young man, is now, I say, about 17, 23. I really have no idea of age. I don't think very many people do. He decided to take some of Renlin's robots and reprogram them and turn them to destruction through his use, his selfishness, just plain release of youthful energy in a destructive way. Now, this boy, this isn't the first time he's got out of hand. He's caused many problems for our society. Remember the great crop destruction of 93? Yes, he was responsible for that. Yes.
and many other things, stealing the lithium cranium, our natural ore, for his childhood wars and trivialities. His mother has conditioned him hard, over and over, trying to take different matters, different actions, other than words, which cannot be as substantial. Actions speak louder than words. Why, yes, Journeyman, that's a very good point. Interesting point. That wasn't my point. Interesting point, Journeyman. That's nice. Made that up. I think about that.
Where have I heard that before?
But as I was saying, this boy is very threatening. Now he has captured neighbors' stock and their enjoyment, their supplies. He has ransacked homes before. He has done many things, but society has done nothing to control him because of the Journeyman's philosophy of developing no standards. Now, the question is this too much of a free environment for this child? Should we really take Journeyman's word?
Yes, but
Thank you very much.
yes, but
All right. Hold on, Journeyman wants to speak.
yes. But let me ask you this, Bruticus. Is our job to control changes in our society due to nature, or is it to go with the flow of time and change? If we put standards on society, we might be smothering destiny and what's bound to happen by natural laws. We are a part of nature, and due to this connection with changes of what must be, we must not act as if we are above nature by trying to control it. We are dependent on nature for our lives. Aren't you, Mrs. Stetson? You work the food training crops in County 57. Just like we are dependent on change for our crops, we are dependent on nature for our lives, yes. If there was no change, we would have no variety, and with no variety, we are left with a shell of society.
Journeyman, you forget one thing, Journeyman. We are responsible for all that which we create, and if we don't put standards on what can develop, a unnatural change might develop from our position in control.
But you just said yourself that unnatural changes develop from control. If this is so, we must eliminate the control factor.
Don't you see there? If we do that, then all we have worked to create, all of our hard-labored for society, will be swept away with your natural change.
You just identified change as mine. That's what must be avoided here. In creating a society, you mustn't be so carried away that you think you can control all of nature. Change is a part of nature, and that's the beauty of it. And just like change, beauty cannot be controlled. It must be free to flourish and linger in the mind's eye. Beauty doesn't survive when being forced under conditions for another's enjoyment, like a child with a pet brought in from nature.
Yes, but this pet can be controlled with conditions under a controlled environment.
But when you do that, you deny it its nature of change, and this connection with nature is part of its beauty.
Okay, order. All right. The Journeyman has had a very good point, and Bruticus has had a very good argument. This discussion has gone far, and I feel that we have made much progress. I trust the scribes have gotten everything down.
Yes, sir.
Good, that's good. Then we will adjourn for today and continue tomorrow. That is all for today, Rodriguez.
What if something comes up? What if some problem comes up with the boss? What if he returns?
Then we'll have to have an emergency meeting, but for now I'm stepping down and I'm leaving.
That was nice work there, Journeyman.
Why, thank you. You appreciate my philosophy, do you?
Oh, yes, you have some very interesting points. It was pretty good stuff. I don't know what to think.
Not many people do, John. Not many people do.
I don't know what to think.
Not many people do, John. Not many people do.
Turn down now.
All right. That's nice now. Poor citizens.
Okay, we have succeeded in conquering this civilization, and we have laid it to waste. Now, we should move on. With number 15. What is it you want? Bodo. Oh. You're one of those who started asking questions. I see you developing robots should be destroyed. Of course, we should, sir. Why, I remember in my day when all robots were things to kick around. Anyway, your question is an easy one, my friend. I conquer because I can put the word victim on citizens' noses. Why, look how vulnerable we are. It's amazing how much effect we can easily have on someone else. Our existence could be the end of another one's existence. I am so inspired at the simple thought that I can just pick up a gun like this and boom, all I have to do is pull the trigger. Bing! Get over here! Yes, sir.
Terminate all the other models. The older ones. They're starting to think for themselves. We can't have that now. Oh. You're one of those who started asking questions. I see you developing robots should be destroyed.
Of course, we should, sir.
My day when all robots were things to kick around. Anyway, your question is an easy one, my friend. I conquer because I can put the word victim on citizens' noses. Why, look how vulnerable we are. It's amazing how much effect we can easily have on someone else. Our existence could be the end of another one's existence. I am so inspired at the simple thought that I can just pick up a gun like this and And boom! All I have to do is pull the trigger. Bing! Get over here!
Yes, sir.
The older ones. There's the simple thought that I can just pick up a gun like this. And boom! All I have to do is pull the trigger. Bing! Get over here! Bing! Get over here!
Yes, sir.
Terminate all the other models, the older ones. They're starting to think for themselves. We can't have that now, can we?
Out, sir.
Then get to it.
Yes, sir. Out, sir.
Then get to it.
Yes, sir.
So easy. They will kill us!
I see you developing robots should be destroyed.
Of course, we should, sir.
Why, I remember